To be introduced, our group is Group 1. We proudly deliver our fervent gratitude to the trip and schools organizer of the University of Architecture Ho Chi Minh City that has brought to us this very meaningful and memorable future. Our very first hope was days to learn every smallest thing for our future. Secondly, as an Virginia and urban planning students, this trip helped our group to have a more specific and specialized aspect in witnesses to the central area of Vietnam and also the province that is planning to be one of the developing hometown in this area.
Our first destination will be Bình Định Conventions. The Bình Định Convention is located in a rather special land of Quy Nhơn City, where this used to be the runway of a military airport during wartime, with the characteristic of the narrow and long lane along the north axis. We have chosen the simplest and most compact oval shape. The facade of the buildings with impromptu columns follow a different proportion compared to other works of the same genre and open toward the center of Quy Nhơn City, welcoming the public to this place. Surrounding the work are gardens, trees, as well as the existing park being renovated, forming public spaces for the public. The special thing in this project is that the local governments agrees and support not to build a wall separating the buildings and the surrounding space. Just the small details has completely changed the public's experience. The building really becomes a destination where the public feels that they own the space, are free to access the public works in the right way of its meaning. And our next destination will be Quy Nhơn Twin Towers. The Twin Towers is one of the unique architectural works that when it's come to Bình Định, every tourist wants to visit it. Twin Tower, also known as Hưng Towers or Sri Banoi in Cherai language, is the tower area of Champa located at the corner of Trần Đạo Street, Tháp Đôi Street, and Đống Đa Ward. The tower is located in an area about 6,000 meters, adorned with green grass and shady trees, an ideal place for visitors to stop and enjoy. Tháp Đôi is one of 8 remaining clusters of Cham Tower in Bình Định today, one of the architectural relic of Cham culture with unique religious colors, as religious work of the Cham people built from the 10th to the 15th century. The Champa kingdom encountered many ups and downs. The tower has a unique structure consisting of 2 towers. The large tower is about 20 meters high. The small tower is about 18 meters high, adjacent to each other like a loving couple. All are like a vivid picture that will surely attract visitors when coming here, not to stop being curious and really surprised about the Twin Tower structure. And believe me, Quy Nhơn Twin Towers is really an artistic architectural work that deserves visitors to come here to admire the delicate beauty, imbued with national identity and immerse themselves in the mysterious world to recall a civilization of the kingdom of Champa.
Less than 10 minutes by motorbike from Quy Nhơn City along the new National Road 19. You will arrive at Vân Sơn Pagoda, located in Phước Thuận Commune, Seafood District, Bình Định Province. The rice fields surrounding the temple fence are below. Standing at the table yard, you can enjoy the beautiful countryside scenery, especially in the ripe season. The pagoda had existed for hundreds of years. So far, it had undergone 3 renovations. The main hall was newly built beautifully with mascots, sophisticated, decorative motifs. The pagoda regularly beautifies a landscape by planting many flowers, creating more miniatures on holidays and New Year. With a system of lanterns and decorative lights attracting people's eye at night. In the late of 11th century and early 12th century in Phước Hiệp Commune, Tuy Phước District, Bình Định Province. The tower was built on the top of a hill lying between 2 ranges of Con River, Tân An and Gành Ridge, next to the National Highway 1A, 20 kilometers away from Quy Nhơn City. This is a complex consisting of 4 towers, which looks so similar to a sticky rice cake that is the reason why local people call it Bánh Ít Tower, Sticky Rice Cake Tower. Upon doing researching on this complex architecture, the range called it Tour de Engine, which means silver tower. Each of 4 towers present a different style and shape. Instead of arcs, of all jump towers remaining in Vietnam territory, Bánh Ít Complex is a unique architecture with a deserved, well-decorated, and carry high aesthetic value. This cluster of towers is recognized by Ministry of Culture and Information as an architectural and arts building in 1982.
The Queen Beach is around 2 kilometers from Provincial City, where tourists can take taxis or choose to travel along a smooth and winding road leading to a tourism site by motorcycle. Queen Beach was chosen by Queen Nam Phương, the wife of the last king of feudal Vietnam, Bảo Đại, as a perfect place to rest. Its name has become famous among local folk and tourists. What makes the beach unique and distinct is the round stone like a giant bird eggs with different shape and size that cover hundreds of square meters. This is why the beach used to be called Đá Trứng or Stone Egg Beach. It's hard to imagine anywhere less enticing or less appropriate for tourism than a leper colony. But Quy Hòa leper colonies on Vietnam's central coast is neither morbid nor tasteless. And there are a few surprises too. And it's not really a leper colony since Vietnam's leprosy problem is contained and there is no quarantining or sufferers. The remaining lepers at Quy Hòa are sufferers from long ago. Quy Hòa Center dates back in the 1920s and French colonial times. It was operated by Franciscan Sister until 1975 and is located on a picturesque slide of beach just south of Nhơn. It's an area that's set to become another major tourism destination in the years ahead, though we are hoping these beaches will be spared by the hyper-development that has plagued the first wave of Vietnam beach destination from Nha Trang to Da Nang to Phu Quoc. This day, Quy Hòa feels more like a serene beachside village than a leper colony. It's a fascinating spot. One of Vietnam's most famous literary figure, Hàng Mạc Tử, was a leprosy patient here during the final 3 years of his life. The room in which he died in 1940 is simple shrine and he is buried nearby too. The colony is a simple collection of structure that mix French colonial and Vietnamese modernist style. It's a quaint little place with a unique old world feel. Quy Nhơn Square is located on Nguyễn Tất Thành Boulevard in Quy Nhơn City, Bình Định Province, one of the 3 big squares of the coastal city. Thanks to the location adjacent to the sea, the square is a frequent destination of city people on hot days. Located in the center of Quy Nhơn, this is a convenient landmark for people and tourists to travel to places and visit like Kỳ Co, Eo Gió, Hoàng Hậu Beach. With an area of 6.5 hectares, Nguyễn Tất Thành Square is also a venue for many major local events such as fireworks for the New Year. At the same time, this place also many units choose to organize sport activities that gather thousands of people.